pickles in a bag to go to Grandma's house. Paula, let's get started. I need some books. Wait, I don't need some books. I need some treats. Food. Check. My ammo. And there's what we do this. Don't you Sippo? I need my monkey. Now I need to go to Grandma's house.
By the look of all of this luggage, it looks as if the kids are traveling outside of the States for a whole week. I'm gonna have to go through this luggage and they are not going to be happy about it, but they are going to Grandma's house for 2 days. That is it, 2 days, and I want to condense all of that down to 1 bag so Grandma doesn't have to worry about a ton of bags, but they want to take their own, so maybe I will just let them take their own book bags. Because I remember going to my grandma's house when I was little and having my own backpack full of stuff, and it was just fun. I just remember going to Grandma's house with my backpack and thought that that was like the best thing ever. So I've got to get the kids in here. Kids, let's go see. Let's go see what you packed. Come here.
Let's see what we packed.
We have laundry in this room. We have Porter who made his own bed. So we've got a little bit of work to do. And you want to take both of these to Grandma's house. You are going to a wedding reception. So you packed this. That looks nice. And these, you want to wear these? Okay, yes. Cooper's, I don't think yours is too bad. Porter, I'm more concerned about yours. Oh, you've got your pajamas. Good job.
These go together.
Okay, let's not shove them in there. Let's fold them up just a little bit so that they're not so wrinkly, okay? This is a good looking shirt too. You want to take your stuffed animals?
They're madly in love.
They are madly in love, you said. How do you know about madly in love? How do you know what that means? Are you madly in love with anyone? No? Not even your mom? Yeah, you are? A blanket. Did you know Grandma has tons of blankets? Every time I take you to Grandma's house, you guys leave something. So you were there for 2 nights, so you only need 2 night diapers, but we will give him 3, 4, just things. Yeah. Okay. Better safe than sorry with that one. Pajamas? Check. This is the first time that I have ever left Lucy overnight. I've never had a night away from her, and she is 13 months old now. And I'm a little sad, even though I know Grandma will take good care of her. She is in good hands. Just want to make sure she has everything ready to go. She has done awesome since I have weaned her. Awesome. She takes her sippy cup just fine. She, in fact, after the first 2 nights, she now sleeps through the night all the way. She doesn't wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning like she used to. So it's kind of funny once you start weaning them, they just kind of learn to sleep through the night. So I'm packing all her little stuff up. Oh, I'm gonna miss her.
Okay, you guys got all your stuff for Grandma's?
Yeah, this.
Perfect.
And look at Lucy. She is ready to go, and she even brought her shoes over to Landon. It's like,
got her all buttoned up.
Grandma Deru is a hero. She has another one of the nephews, and so she's got 5 kids under the age of 8. Are you gonna be good for her and sleep through the night? Hi, Lucy. Mwah.
All right.
Love you.
All right.
Hey, Lucy, how my lips now?
Nope. Do you hear that? Listen to that. The house is quiet. The house is quiet. What do we do when the kids are gone? Dance party! Did you answer any of these emails?
Expecting me to get your door.
Of course, yes, I always expect you to get my door.
There you go, ma'am.
Thank you. In all seriousness, we are actually going somewhere. There is a reason why his parents are watching the kids tonight. So we are headed to it's like a parenting conference seminar thing. This lady that I follow on Instagram, I've talked about her before. This is not sponsored. I just really do like her. Her handle is Simply on Purpose, and she has a ton of really good highlights. Go to her page and watch her highlights. She has really good information, and she does these conferences like once a month, and she's coming to Utah because she's not from here. And so I'm really excited to go see her. And I feel like with parenting books and people, you really kind of have to take everything with a grain of salt, because there's no such thing as one perfect like
method of parenting.
Guidance, or and so I agree with almost everything that she talks about. I love everything she talks about. There are a few things I think, like most people, that I'm like, I don't think that would work in my household, or stuff like that, you know. And I just feel like with parenting, like, we do an okay job. I don't know about yes, what I wanted to spit out was there is room for improvement in all different kind of categories. So I was just really looking forward to doing this with Landon, and it goes till late into the night, which is why his parents are taking them. So, ready to go learn how to be a mom and dad?
Yes.
You thought you were going to be the only dad here. There's a ton of moms, but I promise you there are a few other dads. You're not the only one.
And listen to their story and think about, in my child's perspective, what is going on and how can I help them to feel like they're in control of something.
All right, we are just wrapping up our parenting class for the evening, our positive parenting class. I thought it was really good. I think it's something that we needed to do. I don't think any parent should go without some sort of skills. I mean, they don't give you a manual when you have kids. You're just like,
nope. One
one day you're not a parent, and then the next day you are, and it's like, well, you got to figure it out. So
we blinked our eyes, and now we have four under the age of 8, and
yeah. So you definitely need some skills and some encouragement. Some things to say that, you know what you're doing is enough, and some things to say, hey, there's always room for improvement. One thing we're gonna work on pretty much immediately is this little guy. It's the triangle of how we want to help our kids develop good behaviors. There is teach, so we're gonna take moments before bad things happen or misbehaviors happen to teach them.
Teach when they are teachable.
Yep, when they're happy.
They're good.
Yep, so we're gonna take time to explain what we expect of them, consequences that will happen.
Positive consequences.
Positive consequences.
Try to do that.
Yep. We want to praise them. It's really hard to find time, we notice, especially like when our kids are being good, we kind of ignore them. Like, life's good. Like, we don't need to interrupt the goodness, but take time to praise, even when they're doing, misbehaving. Find ways to praise and find good in what they're doing, and give them that attention that they're seeking for. And then model. We want to be the model for our kids. We want to be the people that show how to react appropriately to tough situations, how to act towards others.
Which has been the hard one for me, honestly. Like, I am guilty of not being a good model sometimes, and a lot of times they learn things because I overreacted over something. I'm like, I'm teaching my kids this stuff.
Yeah, I think that was like one of my favorite quotes in here. She gave us this booklet. So this is one of my favorite quotes in the book that she gave us. She said, "More children are punished for mimicking their parents than for ever disobeying them. We should be what we want to see." I'm like, that is so true. We yell at our kids for yelling, and it's like, you're in trouble for yelling.
Stop your yelling!
It's like, they're just doing what we told them to do, what we showed them to do. So becoming kind of that exemplary model for our kids. So anyway, lots of good things tonight for parenting. At the very end, I think the takeaway point was, sometimes kids aren't, obviously no one's perfect, right? Your kids can't be perfect. They can't be fixed on every single thing that they ever do wrong. Accept them and love them for who they are, and accept yourself as the parent that you are, understanding that you want to grow and change and be better every day. And so with that, we will leave our advice with you there.
We don't even get to see our kids tonight. I miss Lucy. But the reason why we're having them stay the night at Grandma's is because all day tomorrow I am with the youth, the girls, going up to like a girls camp, and then he comes up that evening to bring us dinner, and it's another really, really late night tomorrow. So it'll be a few days before we can put all this to use.
Well, it'll be good though, because we'll have some time to think about it, make some game plans before
decide what behavior we want consequences and what behavior we decide is junk behavior and to ignore. So this will be good.
Yep. Thank you all so much.
That was a long one.
Yes.
Thanks for sticking with us.
It was a 5-hour class, so you just got the brief synopsis, so you're welcome. Thank you guys so much. We love you. Have a great night.